Hello and welcome to the English to Takeaway podcast. This is episode number 48. My name is Jordan. You may know me from social media as English Lingo or English Lingo with Jordan. I'm a content creator and an English teacher online. And I'm thrilled to have my co-host with me, Richard.
What a polished introduction, Jordan. Probably the best ever. That was amazing. Hi everyone, I'm Richard, also known as the Grammar Goat on social media. And like Jordan, I'm an English teacher and a content creator. And we've had a bit of a break, sort of an enforced break, haven't we, in the podcast? But it's great to sort of get back on it, and great to see you, mate. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Minus the typhoon and the rain and whatnot that's going on at the moment. We had a bit of a downpour yesterday, especially in the evening time. But luckily, it kind of skirted round the side of us, and it didn't really fully come all over like into our area. So it kind of just skirted around it, which was good. I think it's making its way to Taiwan or something now. But still brought in a lot of rain, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I
uh,
saw a photo, maybe it was from a few weeks ago
mm.
on your amazing Facebook page of your garden like flooded, I think. So was that after another typhoon?
That was yes, yeah. That was another. I think that was a tropical storm. It wasn't as strong as a typhoon. Yes, but unfortunately, we are lower than other houses. So what seems to happen is that the water goes underground and then seeps into our garden and then pops up out of the ground and leaves leaves a massive pool of water, which my dog loves to go and jump in and run in and lay in because she's a nutcase for water for some reason. So yeah, she loves it.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
How have you been anyway? Have you been all right?
Yeah, all fine, thank you. Yeah, all fine. I've done a little bit of traveling in the UK. So a couple of weeks ago, I went to Birmingham with one of my
Oh,
sons, Oscar, to have a look at the university there for him, like a university open day. Have you ever
nice.
been to Birmingham?
No, no, I have not.
It's very nice. I would recommend
Hmm.
it. Yeah, it's very nice city. Yeah, lovely city centre. Lots of nice restaurants, bars, pub shops. Very impressed with Birmingham. Really liked it.
Isn't Birmingham considered to be the second biggest city outside, like, of course, London's number one. I think isn't Birmingham supposed to be the second?
It is. You're
Ah,
correct. Yeah, second largest city in the UK. Yeah, it's really got that
ah,
city vibe, that big city vibe.
okay,
Yeah, Oscar he really liked it. So
nice.
tomorrow we're going to another uni in London
Yeah,
to have a look at their open day, and that'll give him a good comparison. But yeah, he
right.
liked Birmingham. It was good. Yeah, so far so good.
Oh, cool. Is that to is that to enroll in this September, or will that be the following September?
Be for the following September. So
Okay.
September 2027. In theory, he could start uni, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's looking at culinary arts courses, so cooking and
Ah,
working within
cool.
a professional kitchen. So
Very cool. Very cool. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of content from one guy from the UK, and he's been doing like meal preps for football players. And I was thinking, wow, that's a really interesting business that he's got going because these young football players probably don't have the time to even think about nutrition or cook for themselves. And yeah, you've got this guy who's quite young himself, I think early 20s, but he's decided that he's going to focus on that area and make meal preps for 1 week for them and that. And I just thought,
Mm.
that's a really good, really good idea. So I think
Mm.
I think cooking and culinary skills. There's definitely a lot of business opportunities now. Not just in restaurants, but even like outside of restaurants. I think there's a lot of things that people can do if their heart is into it, right?
Absolutely. And I think in the future, when you consider AI and how AI could and might and will replace many jobs, I think one industry that should be safe from that would be cooking, because unless
Yeah,
you get robots that can cook, which I guess you might be able to have in the future, but probably the creativity of being a chef, right, will be
yeah,
irreplaceable, so that's good as well.
absolutely. Yeah, I think it's a it's a nice creative um, career, isn't it? Like
Mm.
you can always go to different countries and then infuse those foods to other dishes that you may like as well. So I think it's good. It's a nice route for people to go down. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's really awesome. Oh, cool. I'm glad he liked it. Actually, it sounds like a good option. And yeah, Birmingham, to be in a big city is it's a great place to enjoy, of course. So awesome. That's really really cool. How
How about you, Jordan? How
oh,
about
go
you,
ahead.
Jordan? What have you? Yeah, I was just going to say, what have you been up to over the past couple of weeks? Have you, apart from weathering tropical storms and things and having flooded gardens, like what have you been up to?
So um, my wife and I, Len and I, we played a pickleball tournament together a few couple of weeks ago. Actually, yeah, it must have been a couple of weeks ago. And then since then, we've been playing quite a lot. Just when Sophia's at school, she started a new school now, and we often take her to school, and then there's pickleball places that are close by to where she goes to school. So we usually head there and then we hang around until we need to pick her up.
Fantastic. Sounds what an
So
active day you've got, both of you, right?
absolutely, we're usually pretty knackered by the end
I
of
bet. I bet.
it. So yeah, but it's good. Yeah, it's good fun. I can't complain. It's enjoyable, really, really enjoyable, of course. But yeah, I would say that yeah, we're just getting sort of stuck into the new routine, of course, new school and everything. Just getting ourselves sorted in waking up early because she starts at 7:30 in the morning now. She has to be in school before 7:30.
Wow.
So yeah, right. So we're getting up at 5:30 ish
Oof.
uh, in the morning just to get everything sorted out, of course. So yeah, it's a little bit of an adjustment, but it's worth it. It's worth it in the end. So yeah, which is not too bad, of course. How's the weather now in England? Are you experiencing another heat wave?
Oh, you can probably see the sweat pouring off my brow. Um, I
I am
mean,
mopping my brow.
I'm mopping my brow. It's it's hot. It's really
Yeah.
hot. It's like 32, 33, something like that today, which for
Hmm.
by English standards is really, really hot and humid as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a shock.
I I was talking with a couple of students this past week about growing up in England. Do you ever remember growing up and the temperature being over 30?
No, not really.
Mm,
you'd have like freak summers, wouldn't you? Every maybe 3, 4, 5 years where it would be
mm,
hot, but not consistently hot like this. So no, I don't remember it. I mean, it's obviously global warming, isn't it? And
mm.
climate change due to, well, human beings, isn't it? Ultimately, so yeah, the temperatures records just keep getting broken every single year in the
Yeah.
UK. So
Because I was trying to recall, you know, whether or not we had anything over 30. I think I remember once seeing the headline of a newspaper that it had hit something like 31 degrees or something, and that was on the front page of the newspaper. Um, but now it just seems, oh, yeah, England is 33 degrees, 34. And I'm thinking to myself, I've never experienced that. Like, um, I mean, in England, I've never experienced that in England. So yeah, it just seems really odd to me to associate like England being in the mid 30s. It's not,
I know,
yeah,
I know. It's
it
weird. If
doesn't seem
yeah,
right.
no, it doesn't. You're spot on. It feels like I'm abroad. It feels like I'm in a different country because it's so hot. It kind of feels like Thailand did when we were in Thailand together.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
feels like
yeah,
that kind of weather. So yeah, very
absolutely.
very hot.
You need to plant some palm trees in your garden.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. My dog would just immediately eat them though. So
dig them up. Actually, does your dog dig in your garden?
yep.
Ah, okay, there we go. We find holes in the soil everywhere. Like the dogs just dig, and then they love just lying there. They just like get themselves in a good position, comfortable position, and they just decide that they're going to stay there for a couple of hours in the dirt. Okay.
No,
Annoying.
my dog's only interested in slippers. She's just the ultimate slipper thief. So
Right, okay.
any slipper that you leave lying around, she'll get it, she'll have it, she'll run off with it. You'll never see it again in that form. It'll be ripped into millions of pieces. So yeah, it's so annoying, but what can you do? I don't know.
Well, the German Shepherd that we have, she is into whenever she is around people that are harvesting them, she's into stealing coconuts. So she waits for the coconut to drop, and then she decides to nick it and run off with it, and that's basically her entertainment. Yeah, she eats coconut as well. Like if you scoop out the inside, she'll eat it. She'll drink the coconut water and everything.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, have you started a bounty bar business off the back of this?
I could do. Yeah, a bounty dog. There you go.
Exactly, perfect. Selling coconut water, the ultimate in logistics. Go and get your dog to go and nick a load of coconuts.
There we go. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny, isn't it, what animals do actually?
Mm.
Indeed. Cool. Do you have any news articles or news stories that you want us to get into today? I have one, so just wanted to ask if you have anything you wanted to have a look at.
Yeah, go on. Over to you, Jordan. You kick things off. I've got one up my
Okay.
sleeve, but well, yeah, you go first, absolutely, and then I
All
can
right.
drop mine in later if need be.
Okay. Okay. So you and I we've both lived in other countries, right? Um,
Correct. Yeah,
you lived in Mexico, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, Mexico and Italy and Poland are the three countries
Okay.
I've lived in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So this article might resonate with you, and you might sort of agree or disagree with it. I'm not sure. I'm just going to read a little bit of it so you can get an idea, and then we can have a little bit of a talk about it. It says how living abroad can affect personality. Um, Apparently, there has been research which studied 180 British university students over a 14-month period. Uh, 70 of the students stayed at home, while 110 spent a year in one of the 32 different international destinations that they could go to. And it says during this period, the researchers used questionnaires to look at five broad personality traits: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. These were checked at four different times. And basically, what they were saying is they said that the researchers noted that there were changes, and they have maybe partly due to personality differences that already existed before the students went abroad. Um, the reason for this is that it said of the five broad traits, the researchers found that students who lived abroad changed in just one area. They became more agreeable. The students at home did not. They stayed at home, but they didn't become more agreeable. Um, what do you think? Do you think living abroad changes people's personalities? Does it change them in any way? What's your opinion on this after living in three different countries?
What do you think agreeable means, Jordan? How would you define agreeable in this sense? Like more,
Not confrontational, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah, like
more
not
open.
not resisting certain things, like you know, agreeableness, I suppose, would mean to agree with someone's suggestion, perhaps.
Hmm,
Not to enforce your own preferences all the time. Um,
hmm,
so, yeah, it's difficult because they got openness as well, right? And then
hmm.
agreeableness. I kind of put those two a little bit in the same basket.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so perhaps it's
Yeah,
like that.
it's a very, very interesting question, that, isn't it? It's all sort of linked, I think, to identity, isn't it? Your
Mm,
identity, and I think culture shock plays a big part in um, changes to your character or your creation of maybe a new identity when you're abroad. Because I think when you first move to a different country, you obviously inevitably notice maybe similarities, but you tend to notice the differences more. And
yes,
so I think culture shock as something to experience is something really, really valuable, and I think it can shape your character and your personality as well, can't it? Culture shock
100%.
make you more resilient, make you be able to be more adaptable and cope with different situations. So I think, yeah, when I lived in Mexico, for example, for nearly a year, I think
Mm,
it definitely changed me a lot as a person, not
okay.
just because I was quite young. I was like 19, 20, which is an impressionable age anyway, isn't it? But
Yeah.
because it was the culture shock was so intense and extreme, I
Mm.
think it definitely changed my character for the better, hopefully, hopefully. But um, what about you? What are your experiences? Because where have you lived? Obviously, Japan and now the
So,
Philippines, Canada
uh,
as well.
yeah, I lived 1 year in Canada, then Japan for the best part of 16 years, and then now Philippines for 2.5 years. So yeah, I've had I've had quite a few long experiences of living abroad. Um, yeah, I probably Japan has been the most impressionable one for me in terms of the massive culture shock for someone of the age of 23. Yeah, I was 23 when I went there. So yeah, to go there at such a young age and to stay there for so long, um, you're right. Culture shock. It was evident from day dot. It was like, okay, I either I'm going to get used to this or I'm going to hate it and I've got to go home. That's that was the kind of the mentality of the first year, is that I've got to adapt. I've got to learn. I've got to make sure that I'm comfortable with certain things. And yeah, it's you've just either accept it or you go home. Really, I think that's the end of it. But for me, yeah, I think Japan definitely um, taught me a lot about respecting certain things, because I love the traditional side of Japanese culture and how they respect certain people, elders, etc. Um, Similar to what the Philippines does, actually, because I think there's a lot of respect in Filipino culture as well. Um, you see a lot of people respecting their elders, the grandfather, the grandmother, etc., um, which is really, really nice to see. And they're often, I would say, similar in cultural ways, that they're very inclusive of like the elderly within their families. So they do a lot of things together. And yeah, I thought to myself that that's really interesting. It's quite nice that they're focused on that traditional cultural side of things. So yeah, for me, definitely, I would say that as well, being married to someone who is from the Philippines, she's been good in terms of making me more patient. So I would say that her traits have rubbed off on me. So I've become a lot more patient as to what I was, 10 years ago. And that, so yeah, I think over the years I've become more patient. I hope.
It's normally the opposite, surely. When we get older, we become cranky old men, don't we?
Oh, she would agree that I'm a cranky old man. Yeah, definitely. She always says that I've become more moany. But in certain circumstances, I'm much more patient and not too worried about certain things. Yeah, but then yeah, nuances. There are some other things that tick me off.
You're quite laid back, though, aren't you, mate? You're quite a laid back kind of guy, I think.
I think now I am, because of the
Hmm.
environment that I'm living in. Japan was very full on, like time is, essential to be on time, and
Hmm.
you're always ruled by the clock, and it was very structured. Everything was structured in Japan. You're scheduling stuff 2, 3 weeks, maybe even months in advance. There's none of this. Oh, you know, all right, Richard, it's a nice day today. Do you fancy, going out for a run, or do you fancy going to play a round of golf or something like you can't do that in Japan. It's not structured enough. You've got to structure everything and schedule everything. So I think now I'm a little bit more chilled out, because I prefer not to have that everything scheduled. I like to have that a little bit of yeah, like spontaneousness. I suppose it's nice
Hmm.
to just do something off the cuff, which is good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's also what will be interesting because, like, talking about culture shock. What will be interesting when you come back to the UK, for example, because you haven't been to
Oh,
the UK for many years, have you? But
yeah,
you'll
yeah, not
how many
7 years
years?
now.
7 years, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how you cope with reverse culture shock, which is a thing, isn't it? When you return
100%. Yeah.
return like back to your home country, you could say, or the country where you used to live, and you get culture shock all over again. So I'm sure that'll
Yeah,
be very, very interesting when you do come back to visit the reverse culture shock side for you, right?
I think so. I think so. Yeah, I, I, I genuinely do think that there will be parts of it that will be like, that's a bit strange, or yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, that was. I'm sure it will happen. Definitely. Yeah. Uh, has that ever happened to you? Like, would you say you've experienced the reverse of it?
Maybe a little bit when I came back from Mexico. I
Okay.
remember because I was there for the best part of a year. Coming
Uh-huh.
back, it was weird to go into a shop and hear
Mm.
English everywhere, or be on the
Ah.
street and hear people speaking in English. Even I remember being on the plane back. It was
Mm.
weird seeing the air stewards and stewardesses
Yeah.
speaking in English. Because remember when I was there, it was before mobile phones, before the internet really took off,
Yeah.
before social media, so you didn't really have much contact with your country. It was just a telephone call home once every couple of weeks. That was it. So
Right.
the culture
Yeah.
shock was heightened, I think, because of that. How about you? When you might have you had you been back to England, like when you were living in Japan for so long, did you come back to England a few
Mm.
times or
Yeah, but it wasn't. I'm trying to think now. What was the longest period? 2 years, maybe. Yeah,
okay.
maybe it was 2 years. But I think it was different because that was when I brought Len over for the first time. I think 'Cause I think that might have been my longest period of time of not coming back to England. And then that time I brought Len over, and it was kind of like, meet everyone and go and do some of the like sightseeing things, etc. So it wasn't really like I didn't really settle down into sort of the normal lifestyle so much. So it was more like, touristy in a way.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think I would probably one thing I do notice more now than I probably did before, driving. The speed in England is much faster. Um,
Ah, right. Interesting.
yeah, yeah, like people do drive fast here, but not anywhere near as fast as they drive in America or in the UK, I don't think. So yeah, I always felt that it was probably a bit faster in the UK. So yeah, that was something that I genuinely noticed, especially when you come back and like you get picked up from Heathrow and you drive along the motorway and shoo, shoo, you got cars flying past you. Yeah, you kind of feel that, oh, okay, everything's a little bit more quicker than it used to be. So maybe that's one of the ones that I can really pick out. But
Hmm.
yeah, I'm sure next time's going to be the big one because I haven't been back for nearly a decade.
Wow, which is incredible. Yeah, incredible.
I know, I know. Yeah, it's one of those things though. It's I think it's difficult when you do live in other countries, and especially even with yourself, like you travel quite a lot during the year, and I think it's difficult when you enjoy being in other countries to then, of course, go back to where you come from, where you live. I always think that when I come to look at like prices of flights and destinations, I look at England. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go to England, and then I look at, okay, you know, Thailand's only 4 hours away, or Hong Kong's only 3 hours away, or maybe we can go to China. Like my brain starts thinking of other countries that I haven't been to.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
So yeah, that's partly the reason why I haven't been back, is I'm focusing on countries that we haven't visited yet.
Which is great. I mean, great you can do that, isn't it? Great you're
Yeah.
in that part of the world and you can do
Mm.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so many countries around us actually that yeah, we haven't experienced yet, that would be nice to experience, of course.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of countries, I have a tough quiz that I wanted to test your country knowledge on, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Um, I have six countries that start with the letter K. And
Oof.
I wondered if you knew some of them, if not all of them.
That's really tricky, isn't it? The letter K.
It is.
I can think of, well, I've got Korea.
Actually, no, because it's directional, north and south.
Ah, okay, so that doesn't count. That's good. What a great start. Brilliant.
That stumped me actually when I did this. I said Korea and I got stumped on that one as well.
Fair enough. All right, Kazakhstan,
Oh, 100%. Perfect. Very good. Yep.
um, Kyrgyzstan.
Ooh, well done. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, good.
Yeah. Um,
I'll give you a
hmm.
hint. I'll give you a hint in and around Middle East area. Usually very hot.
Do you know what? I'm totally stumped by this. I honestly can't think of any other countries off the top of my head that start with K.
Okay, Africa.
Okay, yeah, Kenya,
Yep, good. An oil-rich country as well.
Kuwait.
Yes, well done. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
Okay.
Yep, nice.
Two more to get, is there?
There is two more. Yeah. Yeah, there is two more.
You'll have to
The
give me some hints if you can, because I'm stumped.
hints. Uh, there is one in. Oh, I don't know the region now. How to describe it?
We're
uh,
such global citizens, aren't we? You and I. We're amazing.
exactly. Yeah. So I'll just give them to you because I think otherwise
Sure,
we'll be.
sure, sure. Please.
Even for me to explain it will be here for ages. Um, the other one is Kosovo.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And the last one is um, Kiribati. I don't know the name, how to pronounce it, but it's an island, very, very small island country in Oceania, and I think it's called Kiribasu.
Okay.
Yeah, Kiribati, but the T is not pronounced, I believe. Um, but yes, I had no idea. I got, I think, two out of six when I was attempting this. So you did much better than I
Okay.
did.
Well, if I wasn't sweating before, I'm certainly sweating now. That was that was a high pressure, high stakes quiz. That was really tough.
It's
I'll have
hard,
to
yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to find a similar letter for you next time for countries
Uh,
and put you to the test. That'd be
all
cool.
right. All right. That would be awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Shall we get into the takeaway part?
Let's do it, Jordan.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll kick things off. We had a nice idiom from you. You were talking about doing something
Hmm.
without planning, so doing it spontaneously.
Oh,
So to do something off the cuff.
nice. Yes.
And we sometimes say something off the cuff, don't we? Or make a
Mm,
speech off the cuff. So without pre-planning, we just say it or do it without thinking.
nice. Yeah. Very, very good indeed. Um, I liked this one because it was a way of describing an abnormal summer. You mentioned that sometimes the summer was very hot in the UK, but those were just freak summers. And no, nothing to do with Diddy parties or anything like that. Um, these are just things that happen out of the blue abnormally, and they are not very regular. They're not something that we are used to. So, yeah, freak summers are quite a good way to describe
Okay, cool. My next one is Diddy Party. No, I'm joking. My
them.
next one is a nice adjective, like to be relaxed. It's a synonym for very, very relaxed. You said chilled out.
Mm,
I'm more chilled out than I used to be. So I'm more relaxed than I used to be.
nice. The next one I had from you was when you said that I was spot on when I said something or asked something, which means correct, 100% correct. Spot on is just a synonym for saying correct.
Nice. Okay, we talked about weather as well at the beginning, and you talked about um, essentially lots of rain falling in a short period of time, and you described it as a downpour,
Mm,
which I thought was a really useful noun. So a downpour, lots of rain in a normally in a short period of time.
absolutely. This was when we were talking about whether or not we were going to cover my news story or yours, and you said that you have one up your sleeve. Um, this just means I have one available if I need to use it. We often, we often talk about this when, for example, we could use it for the World Cup. Oh, he has this player up his sleeve, meaning he can substitute him for another player because he's very good. It just means there is an alternative plan available if needed.
Nice, nice expression. Okay. Next one, you were talking about summers in the UK, and
Hmm.
this one is a it's a useful verb. It's a synonym for remember. So
Mm,
you could say, I was trying to remember if we had hot summers when I was
mm.
a kid. But you said I was trying to remember. You said I was trying to recall if we had
Ah,
hot summers.
mm,
So to recall something, to remember something. It's kind of a
mm.
bit more formal, but
Yeah,
again, like
yeah.
raises your English again. It's a nice thing to have up your sleeve, isn't it?
There you go. Especially for IELTS exams and things like that. Yeah, perfect.
Exactly.
Very good. Um, the next one from you was to cope, right? You have to cope with something. Um, and this just means to kind of just get used to it, learn to accept it, basically.
Mm.
Um, I just thought it was a nice way, a natural way of saying, you know, just accepting and getting used to something. We often say, oh, yeah, this is not good, but I have to cope with it. It's no problem in the end. So we use this quite a lot, and I think it's a really nice one for learners to try and use, because again, it's bordering on that advanced vocabulary, isn't it? So I think it's
Absolutely.
definitely a good one to use. Yeah, so to cope.
Superb. Next one was about your dog and coconuts, and you said my dog is really into stealing coconuts. So to be into something, or to be into doing something, to enjoy and like something or doing something. I think we might have had it before. I think it's come up before, but
I think
it's
so.
a useful one, a useful expression. Yeah,
Yeah, if it's come up before and it's come up again, it shows that it is very much used in daily conversation. So yes,
exactly.
nice.
Exactly. Good
Uh,
point.
the next one that we had, I think, towards the end, um, I can't remember the example that you used, but you mentioned something was heightened when when something is heightened, it's kind of basically it's elevated. It's more than before. So you could use it with um, his sense of smell was heightened or something like that. It
Mm,
means that the sensitivity of his sense of smell was it increased. It was higher than it had been. So I thought heightened was a great word that isn't used a lot, but it's fantastic to use in certain situations. Yes,
cool. Yeah, like culture shock, for example. Nice situation, isn't it, to use it? Yeah.
perfect. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Cool. All right, let me review and recap. So we had off the cuff, so
Hmm.
spontaneous, um, freak summers, so unusual summers, chilled out, adjective, you're spot on, you're correct, a downpour, heavy rain. I've got one up my sleeve, I've got one in reserve. To recall, to remember, to cope, the verb, to cope with something, be into something, and heightened as well as,
Nice,
as a useful adjective. Superb.
fantastic. Yeah, very good. What a list. Very nice
Absolutely.
list indeed. Fantastic stuff. And as always, if you guys would like to get into contact with us, please do so via email. You can email us at English to Takeaway Pod at gmail.com. Any news stories or anything you want to ask us to do, for example, role plays, any grammar questions, vocabulary, we can include it in the episode. So, yeah, please get in contact. That would be great indeed. Fantastic. Awesome. Lovely to see you, of course, once again. And I must say, happy birthday for Sunday.
And happy birthday for Saturday.
Thank you very much. Awesome. All right. Take care, mate. And I'll see you very soon, of course. All
Cheers,
right.
mate. Take care. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye, mate. Bye,
Bye.
bye, bye.